Welcome back to Exploring Whiskeys. Again, I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Adam.
And today is the very first 2023 cocktail of the month. So, we are going to kick off a series where we're going to do one every month. And this is going to be our January cocktail. And our January cocktail is
the Sugar Cookie Old Fashioned.
All right. So, we got to
Still in that holiday.
Still in the holiday mode.
Yeah, we're wrapping up the holidays. Maybe lingering a few people you need to see to give a gift or something. This is a cocktail that'll be perfect for those kind of events. So, the whole idea of this old fashioned is that sweet vanilla spiced cookie.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah,
So,
100%.
how are we getting there?
We're getting there with it's a simple buildup of an old fashioned. So you got your 2 ounces of your bourbon. Today we're going to be using this. I got to give credit to Greenbrier Distillery. This is 100% their recipe, 95% their recipe. So I played a little bit off of it, but really because I couldn't find Demerara sugar. So, but anyway, it comes out. You got your 2 ounces of your bourbon. You got your black walnut bitters, Angostura, and the magic of this cocktail is your simple syrup. This is a vanilla spice simple syrup. Vanilla in there. You've got cinnamon, and you got allspice and a little bit of nutmeg. So this is where all the magic is happening right here.
Just like a
written all over it.
just like a holiday
written
cookie.
all over it.
Exactly.
The drink is called a sugar cookie old fashioned, but I don't know. We'll say
ginger
since I
snap,
played with it,
right?
we'll call it the church company, but
Snickerdoodle.
Yeah, that one too.
Snickerdoodle.
That's true. Yeah, that's right.
Greenbrier's recipe of this calls for Demerara sugar, which I explained. I made it with turbinado sugar. The big difference is turbinado sugar is a more molasses-forward simple syrup.
Right.
So you're going to get molasses, you're going to get
More
real
darker.
thickness, vanilla,
Yeah.
motor oil old-fashioned, or motor oil syrup.
Yes.
Your Demerara, you're going to get more of a toffee, more caramel flavor. So either way, you can't go wrong,
you can't go wrong.
and both play with bourbon
Really
great.
well.
Yeah, so if you haven't tried them, definitely make your next simple syrup out of either turbinado or Demerara. You'll
All
love it.
right. We're going to let Adam start this puppy up. We'll be back.
All right, the Sugar Cookie Old Fashioned. Our ingredients and utensils involving a strainer, a mixer bowl. We've got a julep strainer. We have a bar spoon, of course a jigger, bourbon, rye, however you want to do it. Today we got a banger here. This is a Belmead Cask Strength Original. This is before the reserve was steady at 108.7, I believe. Good bottle, good bottle. Your 2 bitters. This is where a lot of the magic happens here. You got to make sure you get a black walnut bitter, so you want to do 1 dash and 1 dash of your Angostura, your aromatic bitters. And your vanilla spice simple syrup, which I explained earlier. Kevin's going to throw a link in the, down there with the recipe and how to make this, the simple syrup. So here we go. Just like a normal old-fashioned or your traditional old-fashioned, you want to do 2 ounces of your spirit. Like I said, we're doing the original reserve, the OG cask strength. You can't buy this anymore, so I'm taking the rest of this home with me. 2 ounces of spirit. You can go a little bit more if you're a professional. I'm going to do that. Just a little splash. Just a little splash. We're going to go with 1 dash of your Angostura. 1 dash of black walnut bitters. ½ ounce of your vanilla spiced simple syrup. This stuff is delicious. I think this is the 5th batch I made since October. Just saying how wonderful this stuff is. All right, we're going to mix up a little bit, incorporate our ingredients. We're going to add some ice for a dilution and chilling. We're going to do a big cube here to, we're going to decrease the water here. We're going to just chill this guy up. You don't have to do a big cube, you can do little cubes. Little cubes will melt quicker, you might get a little bit more water involved, so.
About how many times you want to do that?
There's a rule of thumb of 50. I'm not counting. What I do is I feel with my thumb and my finger, once this glass starts chilling a bit, you can almost feel condensation going. That's when I stop. This is the part of the time where your friends are like, damn, just make me my drink. No, this is where the magic's happening. chilling and dilution is really important when you're making cocktails. All right, that feels good. So we're gonna add our julep strainer here. Rocks glass with a nice sphere. Doesn't have to be, excuse me, cube. Doesn't have to be. Could be whatever you got. You don't want to shake this drink though. You don't want to bruise this drink. Also, it does not require any dressing. So you simple cocktail, you bang this out quick, you look like a pro. There you go. Sugar cookie old fashioned. Or snickerdoodle.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's give her a
Sugar
taste.
cookie.
All right, sugar cookie old fashioned. Delicious.
Those
It's
spices.
just so sweet and yeah.
Tastes like Christmas in a glass.
It really
Yeah.
does. It tastes like every Christmas cookie just kind of mashed together
Yeah.
and distilled.
Yep.
I wonder if you could do that. Take every Christmas cookie, mash it together, and distill it.
Ooh. Filter it
Sugar.
down and
So yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
lot of
sugar.
sugar. Oh.
and this syrup. I mean, I've got a couple other cocktails. My wife is not, as I've said before, as you guys know, my wife does not drink bourbon.
Not a whiskey
A
person.
lot of different cocktails you can make
We're
with
in the
this.
same boat here.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Does
can blend
not
this up
drink
with some
whiskeys.
vanilla vodka, shake it up, and make a martini. You can do espresso martinis with this. You can do all kinds of stuff with this stuff. So it's good to have in your collection.
Because of the cinnamon, the nutmeg, just like all those little extra baking spices in there.
And all the prep is this. Once you make this guy, you make one of
Really easy.
these. It's a 3-ingredient cocktail. You can bang this out fast and look like a
Bro.
pro.
At some point, we'll start doing some episodes on making some different simple syrups, maybe some fat washed bourbons, things
Yeah.
like that. We'll
Some
We're gonna
caviar, maybe.
experiment and
Yeah.
go outside of just whiskey reviews. That's the goal for 2023. So, but this is a hell of a way to kick off 2023.
Yeah.
Great cocktail. Relatively easy once you got the simple syrup,
Yep.
and
Finish up the
absolutely
holidays
delicious.
and kick off the new year.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Holiday.